job to say that.
No. I tried. It's been light the past couple weeks. I don't know what. But we're gonna listen and it's gonna rock. You full step down too?
No, I just dropped D.
Just drop D? All right. Hi, Chris. How are we this week? Sore. We having too much fun?
I wish.
Oh.
But you defeated it today. You defeated it today. Well, if it grows back overnight, we'll know that it defeated you.
Good. That's the thing is I gotta mow it again in like 4 weeks. I'll have to go back and push back again. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the line here, Darrin.
All right. Hello, D's. How are we feeling tonight? Come on. How are we feeling? Woo! There we go. My name is Darrin, and this is another edition of Darrin's Home for Wayward Songwriters. Tonight is no different. First-time friend of the show coming up here. One of my favorite songwriters in town. Runs an amazing outfit down at the Legion with Austin Stamba on Thursday nights, and where he hosts many of up-and-coming amazing songwriter. Joe, you should go. Everyone should go, but Joe specifically. I've been trying to tell him to go. But anyhow, give it up for Noel McKay.
Thanks, Darrin. Well, I'm definitely wayward, and I've got the songs to prove it, I think. So here we go. It's good to be here. I love D's. Are you still taking them pills? Are they still giving you thrills? Does your coat still sound like a Morocco when you're walking up and down around the Tennessee hills? The prescription that you're taking to the pharmacist is written on a stack of $20 bills. Are you still taking them pills? Well, I remember back when we used to take them, and we'd feel them start to kicking in. At first you feel it tingle, and then you feel it prickle, like there's something crawling on your skin. I think they almost made us feel a little happy. I think they nearly made us feel like we belonged. They'd set us working on something for an entire day, then we would talk about it all night long. Are you still taking them pills? Are they still giving you thrills? Do you still feel like you're getting prodded by 100,000 nasty little porcupine quills? Well, your mind is like a cyclone eating satisfaction, but it empties out as quick as it fills. Oh, are you still taking them pills? You know it's strange how time can change a person. Just yesterday it seems like we were getting high. Now I can been clean for years, but to be completely honest, I still think about it all the time. But wait, I think you don't remember how you know me. I gotta say that you don't really seem the same. Hey, you ought to hang it up, 'cause by the look that's on your face, I think you wonder how I even know your name. Uh-huh. Are you still taking them pills? Are they still giving you thrills? Outside there's a thin man staring at you. Can't you see him leaning on your windowsill? I'm afraid we might read it in the paper that you're pushing up the daisies and the daffodils. Oh, are you still taking them pills? Oh, are you still taking them pills? Thanks. Well, my name is Noel McKay. And I've lived in Nashville for about 9 years now. So it seems to have took. But this is a song about a pub that I really like a lot in Perth, Scotland. It's called the George Street Pub. Take me to the pub on George Street. Draw me a pint of my favorite ale, then tell me a tale. Take me to the pub where poetry rings. Tell me of the places that you have been, then tell me again. A bard of no regard, good sir, this is your reward. You've said before and say again, a toast to all the bards who were our fathers and their friends. Take me to the pub where people smile, where drink and a story make your eyes shine and all things seem fine. Take me to the pub where Kayleys play. Show me someone you love in a photograph, then give me a laugh. A bard of no regard, good miss, this is your reward. You've said before and say again, a toast to all the bards who were our mothers and their friends. A bard of no regard, good souls, this is our reward. We've said before and say again, a toast to all the bards who are our cousins and their friends. Thank you. Thanks a lot. This next one's called 53. When you're 38, when you're 38, you wish you were a hot young thing, but it's too late. You want to go back and be 20 again, even though you look better than you did back then. And you're cooler than a snow cone rolling on a roller skate. When you're 38. When you're 53. When you're 53. You know you're a whole lot smarter than you used to be. You're probably not good looking anymore, but you look better than you will at 54. So you might as well just let yourself be free and be 53. When you're 69, when you're 69, they make a lot of dirty jokes at your expense, but that's fine. You probably don't get it very much anymore, but you get it more than you did at 54. There are a lot of other lonely people who are drunk on wine. When you're 69. When you're one-on-one, when you're one-on-one, you've been around so long, all there is to do is have fun. Be a dirty old woman, be a nasty old coot. Everybody laughs at you and says it's cute, but you might still have a few years to spin around the sun. When you're one-on-one. When you're 202, when you're 202, should have been dead for at least 100 years now, isn't that true? You're never gonna get tired of being alive, and you're always gonna look like you're 25. Old age is never gonna be the death of you, because you're 202. Thanks. A world without humans is coming someday. You might think that that is a sad thing to say, but our rapid advancement has brought rapid decay, and a world without humans is coming someday. A world without humans might be coming real soon. Keeping one souvenir, a little flag on the moon, and a cute little car on a gray lunar dune. A world without humans might be coming real soon. A world without humans may be here before long. The earth will go back to its old sleepy song as God contemplates just where and when God went wrong. A world without humans may be here before long. And a world without humans is bound to arrive as we ruin the very things that keep us alive. In the end, it might just be ourselves that we cannot survive. A world without humans is bound to arrive. A world without humans will have sunshine and rain, and a sky that will never know a missile or a plane. Tall buildings stand a little while, but even they will not remain. A world without humans will have sunshine and rain. And a world without humans will keep spinning through space as all sorts of new creatures are taking our place. They'll contemplate the heavens with dignity and grace. And a world without humans will keep spinning through space. Thank you. Thanks. You heard the good news? All right. Well, like I said before, my name's Noel McKay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a request. This is a request. This is a song that's on my record, but it's an alternative version. And, yeah, a friend of mine who teaches French literature at Harvard University translated this song of mine into French. So I'm going to play it. Il y a un rêve que je fais souvent, du jour où on se rencontrait. Elle est si belle, elle me dit son nom, sous son visage ses cheveux tombés. Ce jour était un rêve pour moi, mais pourtant c'était vrai. Je ne voulais pas que ça se voie, que j'étais troublé. Le matin plein de chagrin, je suis malheureux. Ces yeux me hantent encore, ils étaient bleus. Ces yeux me hantent encore, ils étaient bleus. La sable ne restait jamais sur la plage. Il nous suivait dans les draps et partout sous le carrelage. Il collait sous sa peau et sous ma langue c'était salé. Il est entré dans les endroits où mes peaux étaient brûlées. Dans la maison rose où on vivait heureux, qui donnait sous la mer, elle était bleue. Qui donnait sous la mer, elle était bleue. Voici ce qui c'est vraiment passé. Je le conduis à l'aéroport, perdu dans mes pensées. Il m'a dit qu'il reviendrait pour reprendre tout ce qu'il laissait. Toutes les raisons qu'il m'a données brûlaient mes oreilles. Un millier de raisons pour qu'il reste des larmes jamais pleurées. Un petit baiser avant qu'elle parte à mille lieues. Donnait sur la main, il était bleu. Disparu dans le ciel, il était bleu. D'accord. Merci. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Merci. Thanks a lot. Let's see. We do a song I wrote with Becky Warren. The sun came up and I hadn't gone to bed because I couldn't stop the thoughts racing through my head. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. I had to brace against the table, I was weak in the knees. Did an earthquake hit us or is it just me? I got the shakes. I got the shakes. I can't catch my breath and my poor heart aches. I got the shakes. The guy upstairs stomping like a Tyrannosaurus Rex feels like it's gonna wreck the whole apartment complex. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. Everybody else is sweating, it's 100 degrees, but I'm standing here shivering like I'm gonna freeze. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. I can't catch my breath and my poor heart aches. I got the shakes. In the morning when I'm trying to lay down, you can feel my chest pounding all the way across town. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. Since you left, I got the twitches, the jolts, the ticks. I feel like a junkie, can't get my fix. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. I can't catch my breath and my poor heart aches. I got the shakes. I can't catch my breath and my poor heart aches. I got the shakes. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, I don't know how many more I got. I don't see Tim out there. There's well, I'm going to Europe this summer. Here's a song about that. And, you know, you get on a, when you're filling out a job application or you're getting an interview and they're saying, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? And you say, I see myself working here for not very much money. Please hire me. But that's not what this song is, so. Some years from now, when I'm working the circuit, I'll be an old cowboy in Spain, ordering drinks with my Mexican accent and falling asleep on the train. I'll never blend in with my boots and my turquoise at festivals, dance halls, and bars, searching the shops and the Spanish flea markets for an old used flamenco guitar. Far, far away from the South Texas border, seeking uncharted terrain, an old cowboy in Spain. Learning the dances and dialects there from people I meet in the towns, who give you a smile when it's really a smile, and a frown when it's really a frown. Far, far away from the South Texas border, seeking uncharted terrain, an old cowboy in Spain. An old cowboy in Spain. Thank you. Darrin, how many more you want me to do? Darrin? How many more? Oh, keep going, all right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Darrin. Thanks. Thanks. So do I. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's see. This is a sci-fi song for you. And about a guy that gets a job, and it turns out to kind of not be the best. It turns out not to be the job he was expecting, you know. So he's like a tow truck driver in space. But he ends up kind of like rescuing a bunch of people because space is dangerous. And this is about that. It's called Interstellar Rescue Service. I work for Interstellar Rescue Service. My job is not exactly what it seems. When I was young and thinking about going into space, well, this is not exactly what was in my dreams. Most times they're glad to see me when I find them, They often start to cry when I arrive. I get there just as quickly as I can, but when I land, sometimes it breaks my heart to find that not a single soul survived. Interstellar Rescue Service. Interstellar Rescue Service. Interstellar Rescue Service. The poster in the window was inviting. It made this life look glamorous and cool. They had a signing bonus that would go right in the bank, and I was trying hard to pay my way through school. They took me up and trained me as a pilot, then taught me how to work the big machine. Now I rescue people 20 galaxies away, and home is just a planet that's a number on my screen. Interstellar Rescue Service. Interstellar Rescue Service. Interstellar Rescue Service. Thank you. Thanks. A little space sadness for you. Well, I got one more song for you, and then we're going to hear from the amazing Tim Easton. And yeah, this is a song I often close shows and sets with, and this is a song I wrote with my friend Alice Wallace. What's that? Oh, we should have, that's true. Who is here? Alice Wallace is here. The reflection on the water, dear, of the mountains and the sky, is the only thing that I've seen near as gentle as your eyes. So give me just a moment here and do not turn away, for I've reflected quite a while on the thing I have to say. I only came to say goodbye and then I'm on my way. I love you too much to lie, but not enough to stay. So come outside and watch me go, or stay inside and cry. Either way, I'm leaving, babe. I only came to say goodbye. The sorrow that we feel today will fade after a while, but many are the hours that I'll think on you and smile. But if you would, against my will, keep me here for your own, well, though we'd be together, we would grow to be alone. I only came to say goodbye and then I'm on my way. I love you too much to lie, but not enough to stay. So come outside and watch me go, or stay inside and cry. Either way, I'm leaving, babe. I I only came to say goodbye. A bond as true can be will oft dissolve away, to open and to wither as the flowers do today. The many salty tears that slip and tumble from my eyes, I hope will speak the rest for me. I only came to say goodbye. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim Easton's up next. Thank you, Darrin Bradbury, for having me. It's good to be crashing at the home for Wayward Songwriters tonight, so I appreciate it. See y'all. See you at breakfast.
That was fantastic.
Thanks, Darrin. Thanks for having me.
Well, the French one was amazing, but the sci-fi one paired with the Spain Cowboys, those two were phenomenal.
Thank you. Those were kind of my favorite.
I love the rescue service one. That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we'll rock on.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you, Noel.
Good to see you too, Chris. Come hang out. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. What's up, man? Nothing much. How are you? Good. Good to see you. Oh, I got him up there. Fired up. I think I got it. Cool. Thank you. I don't have a cable.
You're gonna sit down, Tim?
Yeah.
What's your sciatica acting up?
Yeah.
Really?
Something's happening.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Well, I'm going to use some cheat sheets. 2 seconds here. We'll be ready, Darrin.
Well, you take your time, Tim.
I am. I've been here for about 9 years. I've got the songwriter night on Thursday.
They provide one.
Here we go. Well, look at that. Just empty everything from my pockets because I can't do anything with anything in my pockets. Let me see here. Let me get a little bit closer to the boom of it. Is that really a D? Before? Oh, it is.
That's actually a D.
Yeah, I was in a drop D, I guess. I don't know. I did not bring the.
Sorry, I shouldn't be busting your chops. I apologize.
No, you should.
You should be busting my chops because I was late to the gig, which is just a
Our first
irresponsible
ever
thing.
tardy arrival, Tim Easton.
Yeah, Chris texted me all angry. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Noel. Sorry I missed the set there. I did fall asleep after a nice long hike with my kiddo. I just fell asleep.
Yeah. I promise. It feels all right. I guess I need a pick. And some brand new songs. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Ooh, yeah. All right.
Are you ready for
Ladies
your
and gentlemen.
introduction?
Darrin Bradbury.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up. Wait, let's hear it once for Noel McKay.
Noel McKay.
Come on. Yeah. There we go. Up next is a first-time friend of the show, but long-time friend. I've known him probably the entire decade I've lived here. One of my favorite songwriters. America's true, puts the true in troubadour. Please give it up for the Tim Easton.
Thank you, Darrin. I promised Darrin I'd come and play some songs here at his home for Wayward Songwriters. Was that a couple weeks ago? One night. And then some things happened in my life, some pretty heavy things. My dad split after 96 years, and it's had quite an effect on me this week. So I'm moving through some things, and what I wanted to do is start off with one of his favorite songs that I used to play for him, and then I'll move into some brand new songs. Take me back to my ancient place, where I can do nothing with a smile on my face, by the side of the river where time was born. Keep a tight lip, run a tight line. You can come along when the stars align, and we'll float down the water where time was born. Call me old timer, call me lazy, call me what you want, but is it really that crazy to float on the water, watch the trees go by? Now when you jump in, there's only two ways, either go with the flow or just struggle and strain against the mighty strong pull of the river where time was born. I had a friend, he died so young. He never had a choice since he was born. He went underneath the dark, cold water, and time rolled on. So release your machines, let go of your pain. Step off of the concrete and into the rain, down by the ever-flowing river where time was born. Oh, take me back to my ancient home, where I can be satisfied on my own, on the banks of the river where time was born. Come one, come all out of your tree. You can't judge when you're down on your knees by the side of the river where time was born. Down by the side of the river where time was born. By the side of the beautiful river where time was born. Thank you. Yeah, he was a cool dude. We did a lot of fishing together, and I played him that song a lot over the last couple months. I actually wrote it for Justin Townes Earl, and he's the character that dies in the middle of that song. I used to, travel with that guy, and he never wanted to talk about his fancy guitar playing, but he would talk about fishing a lot. So. All right, I'm gonna try something. I kind of dared myself to try something different here and play a bunch of new songs that I've never played for anybody before. A lot of times when I'm writing songs, or I announced that to Noel and Darrin the other day when you guys asked me to come and do this. A lot of times when I write a song, I like to picture actually Darrin Bradbury sitting on the chair in front of me when I go ahead and play it for somebody, and then see if I think those lines are cute then. And I've done some traveling with him. We did some traveling. We tried some stuff. We experimented. Yes, we shared a haunted bed together. Sweet God, the folk babies that were made. Yeah, and then so what I did, I was kind of going through the tunes during the pandemic. For me, I kind of wrote a bunch, and I guess that's the way I deal with my feelings today. I can't stuff them down any other way. So I was looking through the tunes, and I was like, I want to pick some songs that I kind of wrote in a Darrin Bradbury style. And these are by no means songs about Darrin Bradbury. These are just some character I inhabit. I call this character Dark Watson. Oh, it's happening again. Staring out the window with the voices in my head. I don't sweat it much or regret them unless they tell me to, do bad stuff. Mostly they write gentle lines like these. Sometimes they drag me right back to my knees. The minute I start lashing out, you'll know. The hour I begin pointing fingers at only your shit show. We're all working so hard and we don't know why. Let's get out the projector, 'cause it's projection time. Look at these evil preachers. Oh wait, that's me. What's up with you lusty freaks? Oh man, that's me. If I called you unhappy, lonely, aggressive, and mean, oh, overweight and stupid, dull, broken machine, or bitched when you simply would not share the wealth, I was, of course, talking about myself. Some say Fort Sumter was an inside job. I especially loved singing that to you. Some folks say Fort Sumter was an inside job. Process it a little bit. Some say the media is just a bag of knobs. We're all working so hard and we don't know why. Let's get out the projector, 'cause it's projection time. Look at those self-centered jerks, oh wait, that's me. What's up with you who can't find work? Oh yeah, me. If I called you shiftless, slow-moving, and idle, hell-bent, useless, weak, lost, unbridled, when I once stated you'd never ever be free, I was, of course, talking about me, me, me. The minute I start lashing out, you'll know. The hour I begin pointing fingers at only your shit show. We're all working so hard and we don't know why. Let's get out the projector, 'cause it's projection time. Yeah. Has nothing to do with Darrin. I just call that writing a song in his style. And by his own admission, he's got two styles. One that's like that and one that's a little more chug, chug, chug. Yeah. 2 speeds. All right, this is the second one in that same speed. Now I know I wrote this backstage at a theater in Idaho, in Boise, Idaho, and I was on tour with Todd Snyder, and I wrote this tune. Everybody's trying to be famous. Everybody's trying to be rich. Most of the time, he just end up on the internet acting like a stupid bitch. I'm sure you got lots of talents and your daddy's got a stack of cash. But if you never learn one Christopherson tune, you may wind up looking like an ass. God knows I try to be a nice guy, not a cheat like old Diamond Jim. Everybody knows Picasso was an asshole, but we're still talking about him. All I'm saying is that back in the day, you had to have talent to be on the box. Now all you need is a couple of bucks and some dance moves on the TikToks. That was for my daughter. Well, I know very well that I can sound like the old man out in the yard, screaming at kids to wake the hell up before you wind up buying the farm. There's no magic potion for eternal glory, no genie in the bottle that's known. But I know damn sure you won't beat depression sitting on your ass and staring at your phone. Yes, I miss a lot of important things that are staring me right in the face. My heart's all full of dreams and such, and my head's all over the place. I started with these old folk songs years ago, and I haven't figured out how to stop. I bet you did not even realize I stole this song from old Rocky Top. I wish I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smog on a Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Yeah, so once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. That is just the most weirdest bestial line ever written by a beautiful couple. I've been in that hotel where they wrote the song. Wild as a mink and sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Most of us are pretty decent actors, 'cause we don't want anybody to know that we're all scared as hell inside, so we put on a decent show. If you told me I could be anything I wanted, I would be what I am today. A professional traveling fisherman who makes up songs on the way. Well, I'm not famous or even infamous, but I sure get a decent stack of mail from young troubadour types who want to know how to get ahead in the game. I tell them all the very same thing, that to write one worthwhile song, you gotta study the heroes of your heroes until you wind up scratching on a cave wall. It's almost done. Maybe I should stop reading and just play a song. Thank you, Darrin Bradbury. Good to see you again. You happen to have a capo on you? All right. I don't have a pick. I don't have a capo. I suppose I could just, play guitar, but I'm very comfortable playing this G position right now. Kind of lost my mind, really. Instead of kind of acknowledging my father's death, I kind of plowed on through with the things I had to do, and then took my daughter to Washington, D.C. this weekend. And it was enjoyable. It helped distract me a little bit, but it was also very intense and a little bit painful because we encountered some crazy motherfuckers out there in Washington, D.C., and they were just like, people on the streets doing their thing, right? Except they were losing their minds. And when you lose your mind, thank you. When you lose your mind up close and personal, like right near, the Vietnam Memorial or the Statue of Lincoln, It's okay if I'm by myself and I see a character on the street, I can deal with it. But when I had my kid there with me, it was a little different. It was a little scarier. We made it. Well, I'm a crazy motherfucker from Shelby, Ohio. And I just got in your town about an hour ago. And I can drive real fast cause my cousin's a cop here. Oh Lord, I see it in my dreams. I got a gun, gonna make it all clean. If I could just hate a little while more, I'll level your town, I'll blow off the roof. I don't believe in the great beyond. I'm just leaving my party hat on, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you. I see it in my dreams. Families are crying over what they've seen. And when the newsman comes, tell him not this way. I'm telling the world what I gotta say. I don't believe in the great beyond. I'm just leaving my party hat on, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you. Shot through the heart and I'm to blame. Shot through the heart and don't you forget my name. Well, I'm a crazy motherfucker from Shelby, Ohio. And I just got in your town about an hour ago. And I can drive real fast cause my cousin's a cop here. Oh Lord, I see it in my dreams. I got a gun, gonna make it all clean. If I could just hate a little while more, I'll level your town, I'll blow off the roof. I don't believe in the great beyond. I'm just leaving my party hat on, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you with me, taking you. I am the light, the light, I am 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 the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm an oncoming train. There you go. Good morning. Darrin's also been doing this bit where he says he plays his hit song, and he says because it's got 200 streams on Spotify. So I was like, oh shit, I better examine the Spotify and see what's going on in my department. And I found out I have a song on there that's got 280 streams on it. So I'm just kicking Darrin's ass in the charts. I'm a little older, you know. But I was like, I never played this song. It got into a French movie. That's what it was. It got into this French film. And I was glad to find out that it was a positive song, a positive love song, or a positive song of service and assistance. And I never play it, though. So I'm going to start playing it now. I'm going to start playing my hit to take after one of my heroes, Darrin Bradbury, a man who does live out the songs that he wrote. I'll tell you that right now. This is called Troubled Times. Trouble time, don't worry, I love you even when you're down. All right, I'm gonna slow it down. Trouble times, don't worry, I love you even when you're down. Take your time, don't hurry, I will always be around. for you to go unload it. So instead you're gonna sweat out the time it takes for everyone to know about your troubled times. Don't worry, I love you even when you're down. Take your time, don't hurry, I will always be around. Okay, but I skipped the first verse. Just the night before when you were losing it, and nobody could deny you make a show. Now everyone around us says they give a damn about you. We'll make sure your enemies all get to know about your troubled times. Don't worry, I love you even when you're down. Take your time, don't hurry, I will always be around. For someone who doesn't know a lot about maps, you sure know your way around this town. All that traveling and you barely learn to walk. It's time to lay your weary blues down. Gotta steal from Hank Williams down. Lay 'em down. Well, the sun was coming up and you still weren't down. Just looking for another place to roll. There's people out there with some real problems. They'd be fortunate enough to get to know your troubled times. Don't worry, I love you even when you're down. Take your time, don't hurry, I will always be around. Your troubled times, don't worry, I love you even when you're down. Take your time, don't hurry, I will always be around. I will always be around. That's my hit. All right. Thank you so much. I'll play one more tune. We'll get Darrin up here. Appreciate you coming to participate on what is surely one of the most beautiful days of the year. This is beautiful out there. If it was like this all the time, there'd be no room to drive around. I'll play one more tune. I'll go out with a love song, a little slow dance song. Slow dance number for the lovers. And I will skip all the jail series and the getting in trouble series songs. You know, we've got enough of those. I'll let Darrin pick up the characters. Thanks again for being here and supporting all your friends who write tunes. Give them a place on the couch, sometimes even more. I'll do another love song. That's a little. I don't have the harmonica. I'm just going to do this one here. This one more. This one from the brand new record, and this is more what I wanted to sing when I was walking around D.C. I took my daughter to where Martin Luther King gave the "I Have a Dream" speech. Of course, there at the Lincoln Memorial, it was powerful. And went to the Martin Luther King Library, and just had a good time walking around. Then we found the statue of Gandhi, and it was intense talking to my kiddo about all these people that were into nonviolence and how they died violent deaths, you know. John Lennon. Yes, I just lumped John Lennon in with Gandhi and Martin Luther King. That's true, I did that. It's on the internet forever now. It's called Peace of Mind. ahead of my time and behind the times at the same time. Oh, time doesn't give a damn about me. In these times, we don't all have to walk the same line, except when looking each other in the eye. Nobody wants to wake up angry. Nobody wants to go to bed insane. Nobody really wants you to suffer. Nobody wants anybody to be in pain. For whatever you truly want for another, you may have yourself someday. You cross my path, talking vengeance, lies, and bad math. Time will tell on you. And your greedy, greedy friends telling the same lies again and again. All time will have its way with all of you. Nobody wants to wake up angry. Nobody wants to go to bed insane. Nobody really wants you to suffer. Nobody wants anybody to be in pain. For whatever you truly want for another, you may have yourself someday. I wanna say this anytime, not just today, not just tonight, not yesterday, not just tomorrow. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. Thank you so much, friends. Thanks, Noel. Up next comes Mr. Darrin Bradbury. Damn, those bluegrass capos, they don't want to let you go.
It's a little weird latch thing, right?
Don't forget your keys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. good, just more vocal in the monitor. Do 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 do. That feels right. There ain't much to do. Let's hear it for Tim Easton. I was a D-list actor in a previous life. 50 years ago, yeah, I was somebody's wife. I once saw this ape stand up like a man. Had my knees to my ears, making love in the sand. Well, I've pissed on a star and I've circled the moon. Been born to dirt like an ugly bug in June. Yeah, I've whipped the wind and the wind's whipped me back. I've been the one in the movie to cry out it's a trap. I've been red, I've been yellow, been purple and blue. I've been the roach in the motel, been a droplet of dew. But dawn is a daisy and lazy's the lad who sits on his head, talks with his ass. Yeah, I was a preacher who misled the flock. Both the teacher and the student, yeah, they stare at the clock. Comes round in waves that never reach the shore. Try to draw it in crayon, all nubbed out and worn. I've been orange rectangle, lopsided and screwed. Been dead on arrival, but I arrived here for you. Ooh, arrived here for you. Ooh, ooh. Can I get a little more guitar on the monitor? Everyone I know is having a tough time. Everyone I know standing in line. Everyone I know knows something that I don't. Everyone I see is an unfaithful bride. Everyone I meet, they don't need a ride. And the truth be told, I can tell they're walking home. Don't want to talk, just want to stay on hold. Don't ask no questions, sailor, just pass the rope. Want to wear a top hat, want to sing the blues. I want to walk through the quiet side of hell in my brand new pair of shoes, 'cause everyone I meet has got an opinion. Everyone I love stuck doing the dishes. Everything I know, I have learned to let go. Everything I've ate, well, it's need a little salt. What you thought was safe, it's never even in the vault. And the truth be told, everybody knew the code. Well, I want to scream, but I know you're reading. Don't mean to lead you on, by foot it's deceiving. Want to wear a top hat, want to sing the blues. I want to walk through the quiet side of hell in my brand new pair of shoes, 'cause everyone I meet has got an opinion. Everyone I love stuck doing the dishes. Everything I know, I have learned to let go. Thank you. So I went out of town for the first time in a while. I did a show up in Indiana. Anybody here from Indiana? No, obviously not. It was in a town called Vincy's. At a bar called Cutter's, and you could smoke in it. It's kind of a treat. This is the story of Bob. I never knew his last name. I want to say he was born somewhere on the outskirts of Kansas. Oh shit, I screwed this song up. I'm sorry. I haven't played it in a while. Let me go back down here. Same vibe. If you close your eyes, you can travel through time. Just pick anywhere that you like in your mind. Running through the woods with a childhood dog. A hand that you held, a hand that you lost. So I close my eyes and I walk with you. But the trouble with time is you can take a wrong step, end up somewhere you tried to forget. Or broken bone or a heart that's bruised. Sometimes I walk through the bad just to walk with you. So I close my eyes and I walk too far. Turn around, wonder where you are. So I woke up this morning and I got out of bed. Tripped on my pants and fell on my head. Found myself in 1992. Guess if I just keep walking, one day I'll find you. My dog could talk, he would probably say, get off your ass, you spent too much time on the couch today. And if the cat could speak, you know she wouldn't say a word. But it's what's left unsaid that always seems to hurt. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain till it stops? It may rain a little, it may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. The microwave and the atom bomb are second cousins. My popcorn's gone. On New Year's Eve, we'll sing Old Lang Syne, and we'll drop the ball like we do every time. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain till it stops? It may rain a little, may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. When the going gets tough, they say the tough it gets going. But the saying never indicates which direction they're going. Okay, so Tim's back in here. I had to parlay some stuff. So I decided I was going to do this outside because of the stories that Tim shared, and I'm going to sing for you guys an a cappella song that I did not write. It is a song, in fact, I'm going to put down the guitar. It's a song a buddy of mine, Matt Benjamin, wrote about 10 years ago. And I sing it to myself in a not performing voice almost every time I get on stage. And He wrote it during an adventure. You'd met him last week. It was the guys we were looking for the couch to crash. The more wiry dude with the long hair. He wrote this song. I'm dedicated to you, and it's gonna sound like a cat singing it, but I don't fucking care. It's my show. There ain't much to do on these car rides, but smoke and follow the tree line. Hack up along and read the road signs. Stare at the moon up in the blue sky, blooming like a rose cratered in pearl white. And everyone will find themselves alone, happy kids and tired adults. If you're prone to think it's your fault, be the moon and let the rest revolve. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 'Cause you know he's just a shy guy. He only comes around at night. But today he's making a break for the big time. He can't see it, but the stars are all by his side, blooming themselves up, just beaming with pride. And everyone will one day die alone. Accidents, wars, and nursing homes. Heaven's in space, and space is cold. In a world this black and blue, you better be the moon. In a world this black and blue, yeah, it's all that you can do. Spin around and prove you're still alive. When the night starts to get dim, just remember our new friend and say, hey, it's my time to shine. That's it. But I always liked the way that he summed up death in that song. Was counting roaches in a chicken shack down on Myrtle Beach. Sun to my back, got caught stealing hubcaps off a Pontiac. Yeah, and here I am, skipping stones and watching birds, headed from Albuquerque, and I made a wrong turn. So I picked up some cardboard, I wrote down some words, someone said it was a sign. Yo, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Bruce on a bike with some boardwalk queen. They say 2 lanes will take you anywhere, I guess they'll take you on down, down past Myrtle Beach. I saw Richard Pryor throw a stone into the ocean. Had a couple new jokes, none of them were worth quoting. A couple good quips, and I guess that's it. Nothing really on fire. I seen Elvis Presley down at the popsicle stand, getting cues from Andy Kaufman on how to shake his ass. They're doing a double bill co-header, 3-night stand down at Fran's East Side. Yo, you and me, you were off scot-free, like the heads that roll off the French royalty. The revolution was nothing more than a strong narrative with great publicity. Keeps the tourists down at Myrtle Beach. So I guess I'll keep quiet like old Charlie Chaplin. I didn't like the steak, so I spit it in the napkin. Was too well done for anything to happen. Guess I wanted something rare. But the ball game's starting, so everybody cheered. You know it's a good song if it sells some beer. You held me in the nosebleed saying, why are we here? And I said, why do you care? Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Eva and Adolf in a submarine. Some folks say they're in Buenos Aires, but I seen them both chomping on hot dogs, strolling down Myrtle Beach. Strolling down Myrtle Beach. That song is called Exile on Myrtle Beach. I used to be in the vintage clothing industry. I used to be in the wholesale vintage clothing industry of import and export of the size of a metric ton, where they would show up in this big warehouse with trucks, and the trucks would pull up and they'd have these 1,000-pound bales, and it's my job to crack open the bales and sort through the stuff and deliver them to other vintage clothing shops and other warehouses in the New York metropolitan area, specifically Hawthorne, New Jersey. And I wrote this song after looking back on that time in my life from when I was a tri-state area kid. I was in the heart of Newark. I was driving a truck, delivering 50-pound bags of these used high heels. I was out on a ledge, was down on my luck, empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. Take your sister's car, head up 7 Lakes Drive, just to stare at something that won't stare back. Leaving this place, it's a goddamn birthright. 'Cause sometimes where you are ain't exactly where you're at. Yeah, sometimes where you are ain't exactly where you're at. Yeah, I took a train to get here that no southern boy could sweat. Walked from the subway station with a pebble in my shoe. When the old man wasn't looking, yeah, I snagged some street flowers and I gave them to your mama, hoping she'd give them to you. Tell me, Maria, is the radio playing some of them classic songs? Maybe some Bruce. See, there's this heat wave going through this city. Prop the fan up in the window, let it dance around the room. Prop the fan up in the window, let it dance around the room. Yeah, he'll lie to you like the New York Post. I at the corner store and strike your heart with fear. I will lie to you like some foolish poem. When the bombs blow up Broadway, I will whisper in your ear, Janie, don't worry. Shit, it ain't nothing. That hearts like ours we can't take. See, there's this heat wave going through this city. Looks and sounds like my big break. My big break. I was in the heart of Newark. I was driving a truck, delivering 50-pound bags of these used high heels. I was out on a ledge, was down on my luck, empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. Empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. I could sleep away the morning, wouldn't bother me. I could drown out your voice with daytime TV. 'Cause afternoons for wasting like beer is here for chasing you away from me. I want the lion's share, just want your palms to bear. Am I asking too much for a silly Sunday morning with pizza and drugs in your love? For a silly Sunday morning with pizza and drugs in your love. I could turn off my phone, it wouldn't bother me, 'cause your secret to tell is my burden to keep. Conversations off are stalling like baby birds are falling out of blooming trees in the springtime. Your ugly hand in mine. Am I asking too much for a silly Sunday morning with pizza and drugs in your love? For a silly Sunday morning with pizza and drugs in your love. Thank you. I wrote this song. I was on tour in the great country of Norway. I did a sold-out tour of Norway. Now, you got to understand something. Black metal is the primary genre in Norway, so selling out an Americana tour means that you sold 12 tickets wherever you went. But I'll count that as a sellout tour regardless. But one of the shows that I did was in this remote fishing village that was it was an 8-hour boat ride from Bergen, if any of you are familiar with the geography of Norway. And through the fjords, which was wild. And the water up there is this like very peculiar kind of green. It's a dark but clear, translucent green. And when I got off the boat, it was a small fishing village. There's only about 200 people. So to go back to the tour economics here, if only 12 people sold out a place of 200, I'm still not doing that great. Actually, it was more like 25. But anyhow, I stayed at this guy Arnie's basement. When I got off the boat, there was all these posters of my face everywhere on this remote fishing village near the Arctic Pole, and it was kind of blowing my mind. And I wrote this song in Arnie's basement, sort of where my head was at, I guess, being so close to the top of everything. The old man at the lighthouse is screaming Bloody Mary, but no one will give the poor bastard a drink. I guess around here tomatoes must be out of season. So my reflection, the kitchen sink. It's a long way down through the cold jasmine water. Think I see something shining at the bottom. The bottom of what? I guess it don't really matter, 'cause nothing round here really matters anyhow. Outside my window, the wind is a howling. Never thought about how those words relate. I wish it was a dog howling at the moon. I would share my sandwich and we could escape. Is this a hotel? Is it a hospice? I'm waiting for the light from the lighthouse. Thought I saw a woman, but I guess it was a shadow. Shadow of what doesn't matter anyhow. You see, it ain't no thing. At the end of the world, you're at the top, my man. No deals to be made. Everyone around here just keeps their eyes to the ground. You catch a patch of sun like a drop of rain. Take the boat to the middle, the plane to the side. Take the car around back, hold her hand as you drive. Circle that bike round the same old spot. It'll drive you mad, 'cause you're already at the top. This morning they buried the old man at the lighthouse. At the service I got a good look at his face. Deep lines of the wind cut his cheeks. Dark jasmine eyes, skin cold and gray. They dug a hole but couldn't reach the bottom. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. The ground was cold, yeah, but that didn't stop them. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. 15 dudes with 15 shovels, trying to get back to the bottom of the top. This is my hit song. It has over 200,000 plays on Spotify. That's a hit. Especially if we're talking about 12 people per show in Norway. I suppose I can go by Darrin Bradbury, international singing sensation. The sensational Darrin Bradbury. Wow and amaze you with tales of the mundane, the abstract, the surreal, and sometimes the downright boring. I sit at the kitchen, stare out the window at two squirrels running through the yard. I presume them both lovers, chasing after each other, though chances are they are not. Then the one squirrel turns its head and looks me dead in the eye. As a hawk swoops down, lifts the other off the ground, and we both wave Juliet goodbye. On the kitchen table, there's a pile of junk mail. I pretend they're postcards from exotic lands. This one's from Howie, and he sent it from Maui. Said we should take the time to refinance. Then the skim milk pours down all over Cereal Town, for I am the god of Cereal Town. And the clusters unclust, and the bunches combust, and all the gods' oat children drowned. This is the hit. What's the deep cut? So they say there's no accounting for taste. You see, it is what it is, since it was what it was. Stains on the grain made by coffee cups. Kind of looks like Saturn or a Death Star with the knot in the wood and such. Well, the telephone rings, though it doesn't really ring. These days it's just a figure of speech. It beeps and it flashes, and it sonically harasses all the thoughts that I'd really like to keep. But you call just to say that you hope I'm okay. And quite frankly, I don't know what you mean. There's no such thing as a flying car. No, I'm just as bummed as I presume you are. It was a bright idea that didn't make much sense. Imagine the implications of a flying car wreck. Officer came out of nowhere and the sun was in my eyes. Every day on the news, some idiot falls right out the sky. I believe in aliens, just ain't sure where they are. Saw one as a kid, dead behind my garage. Hairless and gray, in a pile of leaves. Eyes black as midnight, smaller than I thought it would be. My father said it was a possum, but I knew that he was wrong. And whoever got to him would surely be coming for me before long. I've been walking around for 30 odd years, and I've still got no clue as to why we are here. But I think Rayvon's right, it's just a video game, and you gotta accept maybe we're being played. Up, button down, double XY top left, I guess. So I make records for a record label called Anti-Records. Yeah, it's all right. I've got some cool label mates, Mavis Staples, Tom Waits, the Milk Carton Kids, Winona Judd. Winona Judd called me a genius once. And my grandfather, before he died about a year and a half ago. He didn't know any of the names on that list besides Winona Judd, right? So, and he was from New Jersey, so, but he was a big country music fan, big Willie Nelson fan, big Johnny Cash fan, and obviously a big Winona Judd fan. So as this man was, so he went into hospice, I guess about a year and almost 2 years ago. And he did hospice at home. And he had all these nurses coming in and out. And he would go, my grandson over there, he's the famous one in the family. He's the famous one. And they were all like, they were all from like El Salvador or like Ecuador, like big country music star, knows Winona Judd personally. And they'd be like, oh, Mr. Isolde. But it made him really proud that I knew Winona Judd. She's a nice lady. But this is off one of the albums I made for Anti called Artvertisement. Yeah. Thank you. You can pick it up off their website. Why you gotta be so serious, kid? Yeah, you are where you are and you live where you live. You know everybody's got some poem about a sparrow perched on a dumpster in an alley in some city, experiencing rapid revitalization and growth at the cost of a widening inequity. You've been down to the street side mall, you're my sister's friend, she painted the mural. She works at the coffee shop, and her boyfriend Greg, he plays in some band. You know they're getting pretty big. They were top 10 something on something or other, and I've never caught a show, but I've seen some clips and they sound pretty cool. Why you gotta be so serious, kid? Yeah, you are where you are and you live where you live. You know everybody's got some theory, strung together by loose threads on Reddit, and they're sure it'll all pan out, man, just you watch. And it's further justified by some article they read in the Times. There's this new burger joint. You just touch the screen and you drive to the window. It's branded real slick, but fast food is fast food now, ain't it, kid? You know I saw my sister's friend. Well, I didn't know it, but her and Greg split. She said it was for the best, and that between me and her there's this A&R rep that's been talking with Greg, which is good, but it might be going a bit to his head. Yeah, it might be going a bit to his head. He'll end up telling a crowd of strangers how much he knows Winona Judd. It might be going a bit to his head. He'll talk about the one time he left the country and went to Norway. It might be going a bit to his head. Really? You didn't get that before? Oh, okay. You were joking. I see. For old East Nashvillians, this is a song about Terry Rickard's house. Old house on Mansfield Avenue. And for those even further, the guy looking for change in this song is Alan Thompson. Well, the room had gone quiet, all the cocaine was gone. Just a few worn out extras hanging out on the lawn. One reached in his pocket, swore he had change. There's a few new faces, but hell's more or less the same. Passed out on the carpet, flea bitten and stoned. We all came here together, just to sleep here alone. Johnny awoke at the sound of the train that creeps past the window, and hell's more or less the same. Yeah, this frightened dog, he ran up the stairs just to bark at someone that he knew wasn't there. You know, the cat ate the trash, but the dog took the blame. They're both dead now, and hell's more or less the same. So the cops, they came in, but they wouldn't say for what. So we all just assumed what the other had done. Then the picture cried out, yeah, I swear I've been framed. They left the nail in the wall, but hell's more or less the same. Well, I'd leave if I could, but the back door is locked. And I wouldn't know what to do, even if it's not. I'll call you sometime when the dude finds the change. We're under new ownership, but hell's more or less the same. The American life is French fries, flags, and hot dogs. Decorative explosions on mutually agreed upon days. In the cold fourth quarter, the family flocks to the shopping mall. 'Cause in America, we buy our blues away. You get the same Big Mac here that you get in Tacoma, Washington. You get the same Big Mac under the stars in Santa Fe. You get the same Big Mac out on vacation at the Hoover Dam. You get the same Big Mac right here if you just stay and watch it on TV. American life is franchised fear and cow milk. The American life is the presumption that people are dumb. The American life is fried chicken taking a political stance. It's a church built like a stadium. So God bless your ignorance. Guess we are what we seem. The toothless attendant behind the Texaco counter has the saddest brown eyes that I have ever seen. Do, 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 do. So I'll do one more for you. I'd like to once again, can we hear it for Noel McKay? Can we hear it for Tim Easton? My name is Darrin Bradbury, and we do this every Tuesday. It's called Darrin's Home for Wayward Songwriters. I'm sure there's a fantastic show coming up next, so stick around to D's. I've been wanting to make this my closing song for a while now, so I'm going to take the opportunity to do it. This is also off that song called that album called Advertisement. But back before I moved here, which was about 2013, 2014, I used to be in an indie rock band in New York City, and we used to play places like Maxwell's and the Knitting Factory and all these in Webster Hall, and we were rock and rollers, and we would be there were a lot of mosh pits in my early days, a lot of anarchist crust punk house shows. And this is a song about a fella from there. Mikey lost his voice down at the Clash Bar, singing for those Clifton kids. Under red hot lights that look cool in the club, but in the pictures look like shit. Don't get me wrong, he sounded real good, and I saw a few faces from the old neighborhood, but he always said he'd quit when the room was just Clifton kids. Mikey's cleaned up, yeah, he's gained some weight, and he's dressed to the nines, but wears his age on his face, and there's a sadness in his smile that says far more than his songs these days. Yeah, Mikey should have died. Mikey should have died. Mikey should have died back then with the scene. And Mikey knows he should have died. Mikey knows he should have died. Mikey knows he should have died back then with the scene. I checked out before the last song. It's not that it was bad, just already stayed too long. Yeah, Mikey should have died. Mikey should have died. Mikey should have died back then with the scene. Mikey knows he should have died. Mikey knows he should have died. Mikey knows he should have died back then with the scene. Thank you very much. My name is Darrin Bradbury. It's been a pleasure playing for you.